All right, elephant in the room. I shaved the mustache. Anyways, today we're going to be breaking down Get to My Head by Jace. It was produced by me and Gateway, and it was a part of his Cosmic 2 album. I know this project came out a while ago, but I've got a lot of comments and suggestions talking about breaking down this specific song, so I figure it's better late than never. So diving into it, there are actually quite a few steps that went into making this melody. So I'm going to break down each kind of individual step for you guys, and then you'll be able to see at the end how it all came together. So like I said, this was produced by me and Gateway had sent over this super simple, just like chord MIDI, and we started with that. First sound I loaded up was this key OK preset in Serum. Pretty basic, but a really good starting point. Next thing I added was pigments, and I'm using the same MIDI. I just added a couple of these top line notes, and the preset we're using is Winter Dreams. The whole idea behind these cosmic projects by Jace is that sort of ethereal, atmospheric type of sound. So that's why a lot of these MIDI patterns are pretty like sparse and just kind of create more of a feeling than like an actual rhythmic melody. Then I went ahead and layered these chords again with the Pad Lush preset from Serum. Both of those Serum presets, by the way, are in the Blackout sound kit from me and Gateway. So the last MIDI that I added was this key ting preset from Serum, and it's just this simple top line that repeats. So that was kind of like the first thing to introduce any sort of melodic aspect. Then I went ahead and added a phrase. I believe this is from the Blackout kit as well. It's called Real One, and it just sounds like this. So again, just adding that atmospheric layer. On that one, we just have a reverb and a portal preset, and I'm using the preset Currents from the Hammerhead portal bank by A Shark. So now is where I started to process a lot of this stuff and kind of get experimental a little bit. So what I did is I just rendered all of these sounds out together, and then you get this, and what I did is I just reversed it. There was also a bass layer that was just following these root notes as well, but I ended up changing it later to add it into the final melody. But there was a bass in there to begin with that was rendered out. So then what I did is I took that audio file and routed it to another mixer channel. And in that one, I have a portal preset. I don't know what the actual preset is called, but these are all of the settings if you want to copy it. And then I added a reverb and then a Valhalla Supermassive with these presets. And so with all those effects on it and with this audio file, we get this. So much more recognizable to what the actual final product was. So then after that, I went into Splice and I found some samples to use. This first one is just like a synth pad thing. It sounds like this. And what I did is I just kind of cut it up and rearranged it a little bit to kind of follow the original progression more. So we have this. So that fit in really nice with the original melody. And then my favorite part of this loop, to be honest, is this bell counter melody that I found in Splice. And this is probably what's most recognizable to a lot of people that listen to this song. It has a very cool melodic tone, but also kind of atmospheric as well, so it worked really well for this melody. So like I said, I added another bass at the end, and this is the bass shark preset from the Blackout kit, and it just follows the root notes of the MIDI. And that is the entire loop. So I took that loop, rendered it all out, and then opened up a new FLP. And for this one, for the drums, we have 8 different samples, and I'll just go through them one by one. We'll play the 808 at the end. Again, these are all from the Blackout kit. So if you guys want that, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Starting off, we got the clap. Then we added the hi-hat. For these types of beats, I like to keep the percussion kind of scarce on its own and then kind of add a lot of sounds to fill in different pockets. So we got an open hat. And then we got another open hat. Then we have this hood rich snare. A lot of the times I like to add kind of sounds on top of each other in order to create a certain emphasis to a point. So like I wanted these claps to hit a little harder, so I added the snare over the clap at that point. Then we got another snare called You Know. Then we added a clap, it's called the Turo clap. So you can see, like I was saying before, there's a lot of different percussion elements, but they're all just kind of filling in individual pockets. And then last but not least, we have the Lotus 808. The cool thing to do with these types of beats is to just pitch the 808s up and down a lot. It kind of creates more impact for the ones that are on lower notes. So yeah, that's it for the entire beat. It's not too crazy, but there's just a lot of different elements that took place to kind of get to the final spot. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. This is like probably one of my favorite Jace songs that I've been a part of. I think it's between this one, Boogie Shoogie, and Check It Out. Those 3 are like my favorites. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.